Hey everyone, Chris here from Roundtable Co-Op. We have first look at a game called Caribbean Legend. This is coming out on the 16th of Feb 2024 and developed by Blackmark Studio, published by Valkyrie Initiative. And thank you for the review key. An open world RPG set in the golden age of Caribbean piracy. Embark on a 200-hour-long adventure, plunder cities and ships, explore the unknown, discover treasures, forge friendships, earn bounties on your head, charm the ladies on your path to ultimate freedom. So it looks pretty cool, releasing around the same time as Skull and Bones, which is brave, but I love a good pirate story and pirate game, and I love these. Kind of looks a little bit more older school, reminding me of Sid Meier's Pirates and the Risen series and those kinds of games. But let's have a look at what we are going to get into. So, new game, player, Inferno, difficulty normal. I see, so you got story mode and sandbox mode. The captain can be Charles de Moore, Diego de Montoya, William Patterson. So Charles is a duelist. I wonder what these numbers are. Pirates 5674 166. Oh, I see. That's not tied. Athlete. His numbers change. Pirate, athlete, duelist. Ah, I see. So you can be a duelist, sharpshooter, athlete, accountant. Okay, game options. So classic mode, handguns auto reload, cruise shares, saving during naval combat reigns, dynamic combat. Let's go with the defaults for now while I learn. A jeweler, an accountant. Understanding principles of bookkeeping, trading, and freight forwarding increase your current discounts or surcharges. Athlete. Regular training proper physical activity taught the body to overcome fatigue faster. Training fights in training armor instilled the skills to correctly distribute the load and effectively reflect the block loads. Sword, broadsword, or axe became practically friends for life. Sharpshooter. First time reloading. I might just go duelist. Yeah. Okay, let's start the story mode. Damn my eyes, land at last. I need to drink all the rum, smoke all the tobacco, every wench in the city. But first we have to get to shore. Wake up, Monsieur. Whatever your name is, we have arrived. It's morning already. What's this goddamn heat and humidity? Get used to it, Monsieur. This is the only weather we have here. Could always be worse. How could it get worse? I'm only wearing a linen shirt. I've got sweat streaming down my back. Or in church. You'll see. Haha, could be hurricane season. Hurry up, Monsieur. The longboat isn't going to wait on you. You don't want to swim to Martinique, do you? And don't forget your effects. Yes, I need to... Where's my sword? Here it is. You aren't in Europe anymore. Be careful, Monsieur. People here don't welcome those who ask too many questions and poke their noses into affairs that aren't theirs. These are troubled times. Scuttlebutt says the company of the American Isles sold the island of Martinique to some religious fanatics, crusaders or some shit like that. I still haven't noticed anything unusual, at least looking onto the shore from deck, but since I've been gone for a while, a lot could have changed in my absence. Crusaders? Sounds like nonsense to me. Whether it's nonsense or not, rumours are rampant. We've already enough trouble as it is. Cannibals in the jungle, tropical fever, pirates, bandits in the alleyways, to say nothing of the Spanish and English. Here we go again. Right now, the only kind of trouble that I see is oppressive heat and mosquitoes. Alright, I'm ready. Shall we go? Head topside and step into the longboat, monsieur. Welcome to the Caribbean. Alright. This reminds me of... oh, what's the game? Not Pirates Online. Welcome to the colonies, monsieur. Allow me to introduce myself. I am Gregor Valini. You are new to our colony, correct? Greetings, monsieur. My name is Charles Demure. Yes, I just disembarked. I don't think I've seen you before. Do I know you? No, monsieur, you don't. But I couldn't miss an opportunity to introduce myself to a fine nobleman like yourself. Oh, I remember my first day here, the day of my arrival to the New World. Things are different here. The local lifestyle may ruin your health and wallet. That's why I'm offering you my modest help. Free of charge, which is quite rare here, I assure you. I can familiarise you with our colony and the archipelago. Consider it a little tour. That's very kind of you, merci, monsieur. I'll be glad to accept your offer. Knowledge is power, after all. But you can pass as well, but I'm going to choose. And to do it? I'm glad to hear that. It is my pleasure. Well, let me introduce you to some basics. Most colonies are built with a similar layout. A settlement on the shore, protected by a fort and city walls with gates. Nobles, rich folks, soldiers, sailors, merchants, mercenaries and criminals. All of them live together within the walls. Sometimes you'll meet captains, monks, gypsies and beggars as well. You won't find any Indians on the streets though. Those savages make people uneasy. If you want to see Indians, you'll have to go out into the jungle. Follow me, I will show you some of our local establishments. Oh, what's that game I played? It came out in 2008. It was an MMORPG. Geez, I've gone blank. That sucks. It's a really good game. Anyway, this is the most important place in any colony, the tavern. Yes, in Europe, these places may be considered a den of scum and villainy, but here in the New World, it's different. A bartender can offer you a room to sleep in, some rum, juicy gossip, and a job. You need information? Try talking with the patrons here. Buy a drunkard another drink, and you may get something interesting in return, or not. Gambling is a popular pastime, but beware of cheaters. If you catch someone cheating, don't hesitate to kill him on the spot. Nobody will judge you for that. The tavern is also a place where you can hire crew and officers for your ship. You own one. Remember, the tavern has information, work, crew, and entertainment. Damn, I can't believe I've gone blank on that 2008 game. Ah, it's driving me nuts. What is it? Pirates of the Burning Sea, that's it. Okay, the store is the trading centre of any colony. Captains visit this place as often as the shipyard. Here you can purchase munitions, supplies or goods to trade. Commerce is quite tricky. First, it takes time to find the best places to buy or sell. Second, you need some decent trading skills to bargain with the local merchants. That is why most captains hire pursuers to conduct business in their stead. So don't forget to hire a professional when or if you'll get a ship of your own. This is critical. You don't want to waste any money out here. One mistake and you'll be ruined. One last thing, merchants in stores often offer you delivery contracts. You may find this useful in future. And this is the prison. Filthy place. The really bad criminals end up with a noose around their necks quickly, so mostly the small fry are kept here. If you want to chat with them, speak to the prison guard. He will allow you to enter for a small fee, or even for free if you are persuasive enough. It can prove useful, but remember that low laughs can't be trusted, although they always talk sweetly and protest their innocence behind bars. Halving's not the best. This is the marketplace. Traders sell and buy everything you need. An armourer can provide you with blades, firearms, armours, munitions, and so on. Good equipment is rare though, so don't expect to find the masterpieces of the armourer's craft just for lying about here. Such things come at great price and risk. A herbalist can offer health potions, mixtures, antidotes, plants, ingredients, and if you're lucky, recipes. But why am I even telling you that? You are not an alchemist, right? The gypsies offer pagan amulets and useless crap like Bac's corpses. Some folks claim to know a use for such things, but it's all nonsense. Monks sell candles, holy talismans, and other blessed trinkets, crosses, rings, writing tools, and the junkmen sell garbage as well as miscellaneous items. And if you have the necessary crafting skills, you can make something useful out of tortoise combs, nails, and ropes. Is this the end, I hope? A brothel. Nice. The world's oldest profession. Every man visits such places, otherwise they'd be out of business. Even the noblemen do, at the cost to their reputation. Be aware of that. Be nice to the girls and they can tell you interesting things. There is no better cure for your mind and body. If your health is poor, give the girls a visit. You may also drink a special potion to fix your health, yet it's rare and not nearly as fun. So when I say your health, I don't mean scratches on your skin. You will get hit a lot. If they hit you hard and often, or if you drink too many strong health potions, eventually you will ruin your constitution. Watch your condition, rest if needed, or suffer the consequences. Priests can almost literally resurrect you, but do that as a last resort because it can be ruinously expensive. So we're at the island Martinique, settlement Saint Pierre streets. This is the house of the moneylender, or Ushura banker. Their lot go by many different names, often very rude ones. You may think whatever you want of them, but their services can help you a lot. You can deposit money, exchange doubloons and pesos, sell or buy jewellery. If you have a positive reputation, you can even loan some coins, but be careful. Ushuras offer the best prices for gems, jewels and other valuable trinkets. Always visit them to sell such things. They are powerful people, so don't cross them. Behold the governor's place. This is the home and the office of the most important man in the colony. Nobles visit the palace for balls and parties. Businessmen and captains come here to solve both official and personal matters. It is always wise to be on the governor's friend list. He has a lot of influence on the citizens of the nation he represents. Privateers can also earn good money working for governors, who are able to buy out prisoners of war. If you are wealthy and want to establish a good relationship with His Excellency, he may even honour you by gambling with you for high stakes. It seems that you are impatient, my friend. Are you in a hurry? Well, yes, monsieur, to be frank. I came here to find my brother. I was told that he must be here in Saint Pierre. He's an important man. The governor must know him. Aha, I see. So you want to pay His Excellency a visit and ask him about your brother? Well, I won't delay you any further then. Our governor is called Jacques Dilou du Paquet. I'm sure he will do what he can. Tell me, who else might be able to help me? Perhaps it is unwise to trouble His Excellency about such a trifling matter. You said that your brother is well known here. Ask around the streets. Eventually you will find someone who can help. What's your brother's name? Michel de Montpeur. Yes, I heard that his name before, but I have never been introduced to the man, so I can't help you. Good luck, monsieur. I'm sure we will meet again. Monsieur Gregor Vellini. Alright. Now, I just changed the key bindings. Classic. I'm wondering if I can use, what's E? Move forward, WS, so step left. I wonder if I could, I don't want to, oh, what the hell? Oh, I see. Oh, I see. Okay. Let's go in here. Very sensitive.
Please, quickly. I'm quite occupied at the moment.
Hello, Your Grace. I've just arrived from Paris. I'm looking for Michel Not de Montpierre. Perhaps you could aid me in my search? You're looking for Michel? Interesting. What do you need him for? I am his brother. My father told me that Michel is in trouble and needs help, so I... Are you? I don't remember Monsieur de Montpierre having any brothers. You know, Monsieur, you look very suspicious to me, so I'm arresting you for further investigation. Lieutenant, detain this man. But your lordship... Halt. Yield your weapons at once, Monsieur, and follow us. What the devil is this? Damn. You are given an item.
I'm pleased with your service. You're in my good grace.
Good day to you, Charles. Let me introduce myself. I am Philippe de Poincy, and I... Why the hell have you got me in the prison? It's inappropriate. I'm a French nobleman, and... Young man, I ask you not to interrupt me. You are talking to the Governor General of the French colonies of the Caribbean archipelago. I'll forgive your cocky tone only because you couldn't know who was standing in front of you, but I would recommend that you be more restrained. I'm sorry, Your Grace. Better. Now, concerning our previous question, you were considered, by mistake, a Spanish spy and put under arrest until your status is clear. Blasted Castilians have become more active recently, therefore I ordered to detain all suspicious people. But we know who you are now. You are really Charles Demure, a brother of Michel de Montpierre, and I personally came down here in order to release you. And you are yelling at me like a little boy. Pardon me again, Your Excellency. Am I free now? Yes, you are. But I want to talk privately with you before a sergeant will open your cell. Do you know that your brother, one of the most worthiest warriors of the Maltese order, was arrested and put under guard? I only knew that my brother is in trouble and he needs help. That's why I came here from Paris. Glad to hear that. I want you to know that Monsieur de Montpierre is in serious trouble. I have got all reasons to suspect him of abuse of authority, a misappropriation of the property, and in a perjury. You can help him. Monsieur, could you tell me more? I don't get it. Michel was the pride of the order. I thought so, we all did, but his recent actions made us unconfident in his loyalty to the order. Too unconfident, so he was put under arrest. Michel will tell you the details himself. He will explain how you could help him take the accusations to avoid a disgrace. Where is my brother now? He told me that he is in prison, but I haven't seen him around. Did I say imprisoned, young man? Are you even listening? I said he is under arrest. It is not the same thing. Michel de Montpierre is being kept under arrest in the underground base of St. Pierre, which is a property of the Order of Malta. I allow you to visit the base unlimitedly and talk with your brother as often as you think you need. The officers and soldiers of the Order are aware of my instructions and they will not stop you. Where is that underground base? It's here in St. Pierre, of course. Find the local prison and enter the door with the symbols of the Order. Go downstairs to the casemate on the second level of a basement. Monsieur Montpierre will be there. That's it. I hope that we will meet again, Charles. Sergeant? Please wait, Your Excellency. What about my belongings, my sword and the rest? Your things were confiscated for repayment of your brother's debt. Farewell, Monsieur. What the F? Alright. New entry in the quest log. What the hell? Oh.
Come on, don't irritate me.
I've received an order from the prison warden. You may pass freely. Very good.
Who are you? Where are you off to?
So, you were searching for Michel de
Don't
Montpierre? And you are his brother? Yes, that's correct. I'm his brother Charles. I need to see him right away. He's got into trouble, hasn't he? Unfortunately, he has, Monsieur. Michel is under arrest and locked in our prison. Chevalier de Poincy, the Governor General of French colonies himself, given and signed the orders. All of us were shocked. Your brother is an example of manhood, firmness and courage, a pride of our order. The worst part is that we, his friends, have to lock his cell and guard him as a criminal. We do everything to ease his state, but prison is a prison. So what is he being accused of? Has he committed a crime? Nonsense, pure nonsense. They have accused Michel of peculation and stealing money of the state. Ridiculous. All of us are sure that this is just a political game. Michel had been taking part in secret operations of the Order. Perhaps he learnt more than he should have. Or something else. But stealing money? Nobody believes that. It is just a pretense, not a reason. Such a rude and stupid pretense. But enough words. Your brother is looking forward to seeing you. I am sure he will tell you everything himself. Good. Where is the prison located? It's located in our underground base here in the city. Follow me, I will show you the way. Oh, it's good I can hold down shift and walk. That's good. Nothing worse than having to sprint and stop to follow someone. A lot of loading screens. Here we are. This is our base of operations, the Caribbean chapter of the Military Hospitaller Order of St. John of Jerusalem, of Rhodes and of Malta. Casemates are below us. Go down the hall past the dining room and the chapel. Stairs there will take you to the lower level. Look for a corridor lined with cells. You will find your brother in one near the back. Go, Charles, and God be with you. Please help Michel. He is blameless. Everyone here is ready to swear on it. The whole reason I came to this shithole was to see my brother. I hope I'll be able to get him out of this predicament at least. Let's open that. Or do I have to go down? Idiot. Okay. Oh, it's not best camera. There we go. Oh, there's rats everywhere.
Who are you? Where are you off to? Go ahead, don't delay.
I have come to see my brother, Michel de Bonpeur. He is currently under guard in one of our casemates, held under the personal order of Chevalier Philippe de Poincy. Head downstairs to the lower level. You will find the casemates that were used for storage and cells there. I think you can find your way. Thank you. Downstairs.
No matter what you think, I'm happy to see you, brother.
I understand, of course, that it'll be hard for you to believe, but I'm happy as hell you're here. Ha, look at him, he's happy. So while you were on your high horse with your society, Charles was the embarrassment of the family. Measly artist, a gigolo, and a court knight, huh? Excuse me. And now that you've clapped behind bars by your own companions, you not only remember your good-for-nothing brother, street rat, but you're happy as hell to see him too. Charles, I'm not done yet. You had the gall to manipulate our father's feelings to serve yourself. Just so you know, I did not come to this sweltering, heated hellhole where mosquitoes literally chew you to death for you, but for our poor father. Really? Charles, since when do you care about your family? Let's be honest, brother. Everyone in Paris knows who your father is. You may carry the family name of Demure, but you don't want to have the Monpeur's name dishonoured. Because in that case, you wouldn't be able to use your lineage in order to tell everyone fictional stories about your heroic deeds, am I right? The doors of the best houses of Paris will be closed for you, and they won't let you come closer than a mile to the Louvre. You really believe that your courtesans and mistresses, whose husbands you make cuckolds while they are fighting on the battlefield for our fatherland, will be happy to cheat on their lords and masters with the brother of a state criminal like myself? Guess you have arrived here straight from the bed of some married girl, am I correct? Charles, what is wrong with your face? Did I hit a nerve? Yo. Alright, brother, we've exchanged barbs, that's enough. I agree that I'm not perfect, but you're no angel either, Charles. This really isn't the time to quarrel. We both have the same goal to save the honour and dignity of the Montpeur family. No matter what our motives are. Brother, for once in our lives, let's replace animosity for peace. Deal? Let's try it out, but can you explain to me what you're being accused of? Officially, it sounds like it's about the expenditure of the society's money. In reality, it's much deeper. So, you've appropriated your organisation's money? Well. The told you those were the official charges. I didn't take a single louis d'or. Here's how it went down. You see? I can't explain everything to you in detail as long as I'm behind bars. I don't have the moral right to disseminate the secrets of our society. Please try to explain, dear brother. I have a right to know, don't you think? Fine. I had received money for a very dangerous and delicate operation which was supposed to shift political balance in the Caribbean. I was acting by direct orders of Philippe de Poincy. He is the general governor of the French colonies, but the operation failed despite all my efforts. De Poincy had a fit of anger due to the fact that all his long-shot plans went up in the air. He had personally signed the order for my arrest and made sure it was executed. He then came here and declared that he would accuse me of peculation and treason against the order, if my relatives or I wouldn't return the money spent on the operation. Here's a fine how do you do. Where is it? This money that, as far as I understand, our family has to pay for your muffs? It was spent on preparing the operation, bribes, organisation of expeditions, purchasing all sorts of merchandise and equipment. I had rather large expenses. Just like I said, I didn't take a coin. And what is the sum that is being demanded? 1 million. Merity! You're kidding, right? Do I look like somebody in a joking mood? No, dear brother, this is the bitter truth. We're going to need to deliver De Poincy 1 million pesos. But goddamn, our family has nowhere near that kind of money. We couldn't put that much together in 20 years. If I wasn't behind bars and restricted by my obligation to the society, I would make it in 6 months to a year and a half at most. Charles, this is the new world. Everything's different here. A motivated, ambitious man can make a fortune for himself here without dedicating his whole life to it like in Europe. A million and a half in a year? Are you nuts? If you're so sure, then why don't you tell your De Poincy about that? Let him release you. Put your best foot forward. Oh, don't talk rubbish, Charles. There's no way Poincy's going to release me from this cell. If it was that easy, I wouldn't ask for your help. So I'm the one that has to come up with the money for your freedom? No, just my freedom. Or have you forgotten? Shall we return back to our conversation about the palaces, balls, and sex with noble whores? Yes, Charles, you're the one that has to do it. If, of course, you would like to keep carrying on with your meretricious life in Paris just like before. You would like that, wouldn't you, brother? But god damn it, where the hell am I supposed to get it? You know some old woods around here where louis d'or grow instead of leaves? A whole new world represents a grove of money trees, yet people are too lazy to lift their dumb heads up and stretch out their hands to the branches. Don't worry, Charles, you will do just fine. I have been knowing you since our childhood, and I would never waste my time persuading our father to send you here if I thought you were dumb or lazy. Despite of your downsides I have mentioned before, you are brave, ambitious, smart, your tongue is hung well enough, and you know how to handle a rapier, which is an extremely important skill to know here. Thank you very much. Has my dear brother really deigned to give me praise? And I thought I was nothing but a pitiful artist, a courtier. Cut the bullshit. Have we got an agreement or not? Sorry, brother, it slipped out. I'm just so unused to hearing those words from you. It's like a street whore preaching about saving a soul. Let's proceed, brother. As I said, you have everything it takes to become successful here. Not only that, you are not alone. I will help you with advice on what to do and how to do it the right way. Listen to me and we're in flying colours. Believe me, you won't find someone to replace my experience. Are you ready to hold off on the trash talking and finally get to the point? Yes, looks like I'm staying here for a while. Alright, I'm all ears, Michelle. Yes, brother, you are going to stay here for a while. It's good that you can see that now, so if some courtesan is waiting for your return back to Paris, I suggest you forget about her. Don't feel bad about it. Local girls have their own charms. Though they like real men, strong and pushy, even rough. So if you're gonna F some colony girl, don't count on poetry, discussions about paintings, or walk under the moon. They won't approve. Alright, brother, have you been struck by a bolt of windbaggery? Let's get to the point. I'm willing to listen to your advice, but not your foul insinuations. Splendid. In order for you to have any kind of success, you need to own a ship. The Caribbean is an archipelago. You do know that, right? Life is intertwined with the sea. Man with his own ship has an endless horizon of earning potential. But I'm not a sailor. Then it's time to become one. You've got no other choice anyway. You don't think of becoming a port office clerk or registering at the garrison, did you? No? Then you'll be a captain. What a turn of events in my career. And where will I find myself a ship? There's an excellent lugger waiting at our local shipyard. It isn't big, but it's a very comfortable boat, just right for making the first steps into the arena of a sailor. This lugger was built for just me, but I put down a deposit of 5,000 pesos for the vessel with the help of my friends. Make your way to the shipbuilder and tell him that Michel de Montpeur sent you. He'll understand what you're there for. ship only costs 5,000? That's kind of weird. Brother, are you listening to me? 5,000 is just for the deposit. The lugger's price is around 20,000 pesos. You'll have to earn the rest of the money yourself. Besides that, you need to hire a crew and a navigator. Great, and how will I get it? No big surprise in that. Earn it. How else? Money can be found behind every bush here. You just have to know where to look and not to fear adversity. Walk around the different establishments around here. Have a talk with the local people. You're sure to get some kind of work, but be careful. There are a lot more con artists than there are honest people. If you are not an honest man, you may try to steal something valuable from houses. We are nobility, right? Titles mean shit here. Work, fight, steal just like everyone else. After you buy a boat, hire a crew. You won't be able to steer the boat yourself in the beginning, so you'll need a navigator. You can talk about all this with the owner of the tavern. He'll help you. And make sure you don't get lost, of course. When you depart to sea, sail straight to Guadalupe. What is that, a town? An island almost 2 days away from here. Try to acquire a map of the archipelago as soon as you can and learn it like the Lord's Prayer, so you won't look like a moron to everybody that can tell the difference between a town and an island. You're going to have to sail around the archipelago a lot, so prepare ahead of time. Okay. What do I do on this Guadalupe? Find a man there by the name of Fady. He has his own house not far from the pier. Tell him you know me and ask him to pay his debt. He lost quite a hand to me in a game of cards. The money you receive will help you get on your feet. Use it to get things going. What do you mean get things going? I mean use this money to earn even more money and so on. By trading, for example. We will return to this conversation later. Now you should deal with the ship, sail to Guadalupe, find that fat Muscovite and beat the death out of him. Not literally, of course. Fady is a very respected man on Guadalupe and a friend of the local governor himself, so there is no point in quarrelling. On the contrary, try to make friends with him. Get back to me as soon as you have the money. Understood, brother? Got it. Oh, why? What did I have to deserve this punishment? Don't sorrow, Charles. Accept it as an inevitable evil or as a good thing. Later on, you'll be grateful to fate that your life has taken this kind of twist. You, brother, finally had the opportunity to do something to prove you're a real man. You might even become a decent human being. I can start the tutorial or skip the tutorial. I don't have time for this. I want to skip the boring part and get to them going high seas immediately. The setup should... I think we should do the tutorial. No, don't take it the wrong way. Alright, Charles, don't waste any time. You know what to do. I'll be waiting for you coming from Guadalupe as captain of your own ship with Fady's money. Good luck, brother. I'm counting on you. Try not to let you down. Alright, Michelle, until next time. I press J, L, Q. A. So let's see what trolls are for journal. Nothing. No idea. Let's save it first. Okay. So. Oh, I'm lost already. Here we go. Nope. Oh, you again, my friend. I see that they have left you inside St. Pierre's holy place, the headquarters of the Knights of Malta. You must be important. Found your brother? Aye, I did. Forgive me, Monsieur, but you look quite morose. Boutain de Murde. I was hoping to get the hell out of this shithole and back to France, yet it appears that God has other plans. It looks as if I will have to stay here for a damn long time, and the worst part is that I must become a common sailor. That is quite a sudden change in your fate, Monsieur. Don't be so sad. You aren't going to be just any other sailor. Be the captain of your own ship is a very respected position here. You do intend to buy a ship, right? That's exactly what I must do. All I need is to find a shipyard and some money as soon as possible. Trouble is, I don't know where the hell a shipyard is to be found, how to sail a vessel, or where to get money. I wish I could fill your pockets with gold, but I'm just as broke as you are. However, I can fill your head with knowledge you so desperately need. Interested? Aye, that'd be great. Follow me then. Let's start with the main thing, the ships. shipyard. Every colony has one. A place to sell or buy a sea vessel and also to repair her. Be aware that our shipyards have nothing in common with the grand shipyards of good old Europe. These are the colonies. They don't build galleons or ships of the line here. Local masters can build luggers, schooners and sloops. Very rarely you'll see brigs and barkentines. But sometimes privateers bring prize ships they captured and shipbuilders buy them for cheap, repair them and sell for a profit. I once saw a frigate on the price list. Locally made ships also have poor characteristics. Don't worry though, practicing on small and cheap vessels will allow you to progress and allow you to eventually master something better. Oh, and the shipyard is also the place to buy cannons. There are several types of guns that you can get installed in your vessel, provided of course that you can carry them. Every vessel has limitations. You'll never be able to put 24 pounds on a lugger. Remember that the big caliber guns are rare and expensive. On the bright side, such guns can literally vaporize enemies' crew, sails and hull. One last thing, shipyards also provide services for aesthetes. You can paint your sails and draw emblems or coats of arms. Painting her red might not make her go faster, but it will make her look much fancier. Interesting. You don't have any map. Oh, logbook. Okay. This is the pier, the heart of any port. I used to sail in the past, so let me tell you more about my seamanship. First, remember the most important thing, don't ever try to steer a vessel if you haven't got enough points on your navigation skill. When the requirement is not met, then your others' skills will suffer and so do your officers. You will fight worse, shoot worse, trade worse, and so on. That means if you attempt to steer a man of war with your current navigation skill, you will not get far, and the ship will handle like a large wooden tub. How do I learn navigation? Time and patience. At the moment you can handle a tartane or a longboat, but you can and should hire a navigator. Normally they can be found in taverns along with other mercenaries. Always check their skill level first in case it is not high enough for your ship. You will experience the same problems I mentioned before. How do I know how many points in navigation I need in order to control a particular ship? Ship rank. Wait a minute. For example, I'm experienced enough, 45 points, to control a 4th rank vessel without penalties. Brigs, barkentines, flutes, xebecs, and corvettes require more, so I won't be able to use them properly. These are not even 2nd rank ships like frigates and heavy galleons. As for the giant ships of the line or men of war, only experts in navigation can control such monsters. It takes years to master the skill, and don't forget the money. A battleship and her crew can empty your purse in a month if you're not as rich as King Louis himself. Mind your officer positions. A boatswain trains your crew and makes boarding more effective. A purser will perform financial activities in your place and rids your ship from rats. A physician heals your wounded men and lowers the amount that die in battle. A ship joiner repairs any damage done to the ship. And boarding officers save your skin when pirates start swarming your deck. Pay attention to the skills of the candidates and their reputation. Every man has a reputation. It shows a man what he really is. If you are an honourable man and always try to do good, then look for officers who share your ideals. If you want to be a pirate, well, you get the idea. Honest folks will not work for scum. The opposite is always true. Got it. Now let's talk about types of ships. There are 2 types, merchantmen and warships. Merchantmen or trade ships have large cargo holds and tend to be slower. Warships are fast and have strong guns at the expense of cargo capacity. Barks, flutes and carracks are good, solid trade ships. Luggers, brigs and corvettes are warships. There are hybrids of course, which are suitable for both trading and fighting, snows, schooners and galleons. Ships also have different rigging arrangements. Some are mostly square rigged and some are mostly fore and aft rigged, which form the ship's best course angle. Course angle determines how your rigging is affected by the wind and on which course your vessel will make the best speed she is capable of. Once you're at sea, find the area on the mini-map that will be your course angle. It's a bit confusing to me, but I guess I should learn in time. Next, your crew. You and your ship are nothing without the men who man it. Every sailor must know how to do 3 things: how to deal with rigging, how to operate cannons, and how to fight. Every nation excels only in one of these 3 activities. For example, Spain has the best fighters in the world, and their borders wear armour, so grape shots, slicing and stabbing are not quite as effective against them. And talking about small arms, of course, cannon grape shots don't give a damn about body armour. Visit the taverns of Spain, England and France if you want to make a dream crew. Just keep an eye on your... Watch your men's morale, provide them with rum, whores and coin on a regular basis. Do that and your men will die for you. Fail to do so and they'll mutiny. A motivated professional is worth 10 rookies in a fight. Also, don't forget about a physician or develop your own medicine skills in order to prevent casualties. Oh man. Now, a few words about naval battles. The Caribbean is dangerous, calling with Spanish patrols and pirates, so eventually you will engage them in the open sea. Ship cannons use 4 types of ammo: cannonballs, grape shot, chainsaw and bombs. Bloody hell, there's a lot of reading. 40 minutes of reading. Cannonballs are all-purpose and the cheapest to buy. They also have the biggest effective firing range. They tear the animals' sails, destroy their hull and kill their crew. Chainsaws have a different range of fire. Their purpose is to eliminate an enemy's rigging in order to slow them down. They are good to use when you want to chase or flee. If you are lucky, you may even take down a whole mast. Bombs. Use them if you want to sink your opponent's vessel. Bombs do the biggest damage to the hull. They have the second shortest range of fire, so you need to come closer first, which may prove fatal. They also cost the most of all the shells. Alright. Holy Jesus, that is frightening. God damn, so much talking. Come on. Let's see why people skip the tutorial. There it is. At the harbour office you can find job offers, freights for large merchantmen and convoy escort duties for warships. If you own a fast packet ship, they might offer you a courier job. I recommend earning some trust here. If you do your job well several times, they will trust you with more complicated and much better paying contracts. Oh my god. City gates lead straight to the jungles of the island interior. By day they are guarded by 2 soldiers who check everyone entering the city. At night they are off duty, therefore there are 2 ways to get inside. First, you can drop the anchor in port and disembark on the pier. Second, if you want to be sneaky, you may land on some other bay or shore on the island and travel through the jungle to the city gates. Sometimes you will have to visit Spanish colonies, so remember, we are at war with the Spanish, so don't even think about sailing into their port without a Spanish flag raised. Otherwise, the fort will open fire immediately and turn your ship into matchwood. You need to master special skills and exercise caution in order to get inside hostile settlements. Know that the only way to safely drop an anchor in Spanish ports is to learn a skill named Raise the Spanish Flag or Raise the Dutch Flag. Such tricks require time and experience to learn. Raising the flag doesn't mean merely raising some yellow and red rag, but conducting various masking measures to blend in. Chance of successful deception depends on the level of your stealth skill, class, and a number of your ships in your fleet. It is easy to make a single sloop seem like a Spanish vessel. The same cannot be said about 5 frigates armed to the teeth. If you are unable to trick the fort guards and port officers, you should consider sneaking through the city gates as I mentioned before. Wait until night to avoid guards and enter. Avoid any soldiers patrolling in the city, especially at night. Find a tavern, rest there until morning and go about your business. Don't fight soldiers if you are compromised. Run into an empty house to lose them and stay there for half an hour. This will make them stop hunting you. Sneaky, isn't it? If you aren't up for that bravado, buy a trading license from the Dutch. It will spare you the trouble of sneaking around hostile territory and allow you to sail in openly. Trading license? Oh my god. My friend, I believe you know how to hold a sword. Oh, of course I know. I was taught by the very best fencing master in Paris. Good for you. Let me teach you some theory first. 3 types of cold steel, light, medium, heavy. Oh my gosh. How do you block? I won, monsieur. Move fast to parry my stabs, jump back. A rematch? Yes. Oh, block spacebar. Damn it. Damn it. Okay. Oh, jeepers, that was a huge tutorial. I'm lost already. No, I'm good. So, that's the brothel. This should be the tavern. Yes, tavern. Closed? Gosh darn it.
You'll find everything you need here.
He's got a machete, that's it. Well, how much money have I got? 27? No, I've got 0. Damn. Alright, I'm gonna stay over here. Let's go. Alright, and menu. Restart to begin anew. It's fine. Alright, my name is Chris from Roundtable Co-Op. That was just the tutorial for the Caribbean Legend game. And next video, I will jump straight into some gameplay, try and find some money, get that ship, learn how to be better at combat, and all those things. A pirate's life from me, haha. Thanks for watching, we'll see you next video.